y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag of off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my hair, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20.
The Zach Taylor era begins in Cincinnati. It's the coach. This is week 1.
Johnson now, throwing on first down. Dancing to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Now Johnson off the play fake.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Sit back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye view. Hotel, get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in 3s, wins come in 2s. Cash comes in 1s. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge.
The Zach Taylor era begins in Cincinnati. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the Bengals have a new man calling the shots. Zach Taylor, the 2nd youngest coach in the entire league, as they head to Seattle to take on the oldest.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
first and 10. Johnson steps away to his left. That one going to be complete to David Moore. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Johnson with a first down or more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Johnson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Nick Bellore there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter. Johnson on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker Preston Brown there to knock that one away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Johnson. Going to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Check safety. Slam it go.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap able to get him for a loss of about 3. 2nd and 13.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Johnson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Johnson now on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Johnson throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Finds through and now a crease. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the beginning of the play.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Willis able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that tight end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jaron Brown.
Ready. Mike 54. I'm going to run you over.
Johnson Throwing on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Johnson dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson. Here's Johnson on first down. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll try and run it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I'm here all day.
Johnson now throwing on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now. Now Johnson on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the twins. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Johnson. Off play action. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw. Johnson.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a... Here's Johnson off the play fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Johnson now to throw on third down, being chased out left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And some room to work. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. Off the play fake. Johnson sliding out of the pocket. Now he steps away. And he's going to keep it here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
He's going to float this one deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 47 yards. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1. And this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to throw. Johnson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Johnson throwing on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brandon Marshall gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Johnson flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's... Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 8 yards out.
Safety's creeping.
Here's Johnson on 1st down. forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Johnson now to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now Johnson on third down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the victory here for Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Seahawks, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on the track when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guarantee you be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all proof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Super Bowl 41.
On first down, Johnson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Steps away, and he's going to go down again. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking to throw. Johnson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Johnson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dis. Johnson, off play action. They'll roll him out right. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already getting into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And now the... Here's Johnson off the play fake. Steps away. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will. Johnson now on 1st and 10. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's their quarterback. Now Johnson throwing on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Partner is a
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down. Johnson buying time to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. 2nd and 11. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 1st and 10, Johnson flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Johnson to throw again. Dancing to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. They're caught by Jerron Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Here's Johnson. Off play action. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Johnson, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf.
26 Mike. Come on. You better bring it.
Johnson now. Off the play fake. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Johnson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Moore, his first.
26 Mike. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Now Johnson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final. of this third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. He'll buy some time right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he comes back with one complete. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Johnson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. There's some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Forced that to his left. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Johnson operating from the gun. Going. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are going to score again. Yet another.
On the ready. 26 mark. Hop up. 3. Check 3. Up.
Here's Johnson on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're... A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers,
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle.
Johnson now throwing on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base,
this is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This is Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
and that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He won't go down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. To throw on 2nd down. Johnson flush to his right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They run it with Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll try the left side. Carson. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
He'll try and run it. Johnson jostles free. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his second. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Right back to him on first down. Demario Davis there on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a shot taken on third down, but first down, Johnson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 25. Yards there on the catch and run. Johnson on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson, going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Johnson. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively. Johnson now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Johnson escaping the pressure right. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Johnson throwing again. Being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you, with your IQ, you can pull that off. Touchdown, Seahawks! They'll begin the drive with Carson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run again with Carson. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Johnson from the gun on third down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one.
Buddy up. 47 is with the mic.
Here's Johnson throwing on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Johnson now operating from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it third and long. To throw from his end zone. Johnson steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep. It got his man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 51 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. Back to throw. Johnson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Johnson flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Johnson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Johnson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 1st down, Carson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So the victory here for Seattle. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean. Start your week by installing your game plan.
But you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it.
NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Now Johnson on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 5. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Back to throw. Johnson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that. Shifts past him. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
Johnson off the bootleg, rolling to his right. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback. brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston. Johnson now on 1st and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing on 1st down. Johnson dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando LFC. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going deep for Brown, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up. Now Johnson throwing on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Johnson, off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. And hear the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here's Johnson off the play fake. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's...
And the pressure gets to him again. William Hayes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the... Off the play fake. Johnson. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf.
Touchdown. We got 2. Here we go.
Johnson now on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Johnson forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And an alley to run. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. He's going to take off with it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Johnson, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Now Johnson on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his second. Juke into space. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And an alley to run. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. The 16. So the victory. Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
It's Gurley, pal.
On the double. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Record.
Johnson throwing on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 22.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Here's Johnson on first down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. Johnson now. Off play action. He'll buy some time right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Back to throw. Johnson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Johnson. He'll run it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. Johnson being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now Johnson to throw on 3rd down. Just bowling over tacklers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as they have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
52. Switch. Switch. Tighten up.
Johnson to throw again. He lets it fly for Lockett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the linesman. Incomplete. The ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Looking to throw. Johnson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man. Complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett.